A black guy was just walking along the road listening to music when he was suddenly tackled by an officer and held at gunpoint. Despite his desperate explanations, the officer handcuffed him. The officer's partner, a rookie, tried to explain. It was just a routine check. The guy's mother arrived and, seeing her son being arrested for no reason, lost control and tried to intervene. Soon after, the father and grandmother also arrived. Seeing this, the officer reported an assault, causing chaos. He then drew his gun and ordered everyone to get on the ground. The officer instructed the rookie to arrest the entire family, including the 20-year-old grandmother. Although the rookie was new, he found it hard to watch as the situation worsened. Another officer, Defu, arrived to inquire. It turned out the officer mistook the guy for a suspect because of his clothes. But Defu informed him that the suspect had been arrested 2 minutes earlier. The radio had also mentioned it, but the officer felt embarrassed and insisted on arresting them for assaulting an officer and resisting arrest. Defu reminded him that the crowd was recording everything and that he had arrested the wrong person. Although the officer was reluctant, he had to comply. The rookie apologized to the family and asked for their forgiveness, but the grandmother said, "Is it because we are black?" She questioned why they were being held at gunpoint for no reason. Fortunately, DFU apologized again, ending the incident. But it wasn't over back at the station. The senior officer, Dao, took out his anger on the rookie, scolding him for not following orders and for calling Depu for help, which embarrassed him. This wasn't the first time such an incident had occurred. The next day, they received a report from a young black man about a burglary at his home. During the questioning, although Dao spoke kindly, he kept his hand on his gun and stepped on a toy, showing no sign of relaxation. Dao asked the young man if he had any tattoos, which confused him. The rookie also didn't understand. Then Dao asked which gang he belonged to, what the young man replied. "I'm not claiming anybody. I'm not in a gang. So you're not a murderer's nation-state land crew?" "No, dude. We've got problems. Do you owe anybody money?" Val, seeing the situation getting out of hand. The rookie quickly asked Dao to let him question the young man alone. Although nothing had happened yet, the rookie knew he would break down if it continued. He decided to report the situation to his superior, Gray, and honestly stated that Dao's methods were problematic and that he was not a good cop, especially in his attitude towards black people. But Gray said Dao's procedures were not wrong, just a bit forceful. While they were talking, Depu came in and confirmed that Dao was indeed excessive. However, Gray, being their superior, felt disrespected by his subordinates and scolded them away. The next day, the rookie went for a run to vent his frustration, still thinking about Dao's attitude towards black people. Suddenly, a police car approached, and as a cop, he raised his hands. Seeing it was Ray getting out of the car, he awkwardly greeted him. Ray said he had been through the same phase as a rookie, but if he really wanted to bring Dao down, he needed to let him make mistakes and record each violation. Once the violations accumulated, they could force him to resign. This was playing by the rules of the workplace during the patrol. Today, they stopped the car driven by black women. The officer asked her for her ID, but she consciously asked if he then asked the officer there was anything illegal in the car. The woman firmly replied, "No." The officer seemed to be waiting for this response and immediately demanded to search the vehicle. The woman hesitated for a moment and then said the woman explained that she was going through a divorce and was afraid her husband might act impulsively, so she took his gun and was on her way to turn it into the police station. But unfortunately, she ran into the senior officer, Dao, who was a complete